this very brewery. As you can see, it has 4 bottle lines, and it was very simple to operate. I'll open it here. Here is where I put the bottle. Beer was coming out over here. It will be stored in this cylinder, and with this little handle, I will be able to apply any overpressure if I want to. I close it down, and I would have 4 beer bottles. Now, if I was a very good worker at the time, I would be able to produce 3,000 beer bottles per day. And with all of my co-workers in the brewery, that would mean 330,000 beer bottles a day. Now, of course, Heineken grew, demand increased, but also Amsterdam grew. As you can see here, right now it's a major city. Of course, 100 years ago, it wasn't that busy. So the government asked, can you please move your brewery somewhere else? So now we have a brewery in Zoeterwoude, which is a brewery at the south of the country, and that is much bigger than this. It is more than 150 football fields long. And instead of 330,000 per day, we produce over 1 million beer bottles per hour there. So more than 24 million per day. And we have every single continent, we have such a big brewery. So we produce more than 100 million Heineken beer bottles per day now, globally. Now with that, mind blown, you're all going to be going upstairs and learn everything.
Here I'm going to explain you guys how to make our Heineken beer. Before we're going to start, I have a question for you guys. How many ingredients do we need to make a beer with? 4. Very good, very good. First ingredient we're going to use is water. We need 95% water to make a beer, so we need to make sure that the water is of good quality, because everywhere in the world the water is different. So in all our breweries we have a purification plan where we use reverse osmosis to make sure all the water is of the same quality. Then next ingredient is our barley. Barley is a grain that we grow in the south of France. We grow it there because there it's nice and sunny, and here it's always raining, so we can't grow it here. What we do, we add the barley into the water until it starts to sprout. Then we roast the barley until it has a beautiful golden color, because we like our Heineken beer to be golden. So the darker we roast it, the darker beer you get, the lighter we roast it, the lighter, but we want it golden. Yeah? Then we're going to add the barley back into the water, heat it up to 78 degrees, and then the starches from the barley turn into sugars. And here we create a sugary liquid called wort. Next ingredient are our hops. You can actually see the hops over there. It's a plant that can grow up to 9 meters tall and 30 centimeters a day. So we can literally lay down, have a Heineken and watch it grow. From the hops we only use the unfertilized female plant because she contains lupuline. And lupuline is a chemical that makes sure that the beer stays good for longer. But it also does create a beautiful foam head on top, which in the Netherlands we like 2 fingers thick, because otherwise we call our beer dead and nobody wants to have a dead beer, right? Then lastly, it also adds the bitter aftertaste when you drink a Heineken. Then lastly, our yeast, and this is what makes our Heineken. We've created this strand of yeast over 100 years ago, but because yeast multiplies itself, we don't have to create it again. What the yeast does, it eats like a little Pac-Man. The sugar from the wort turns it into carbon dioxide and into alcohol, and it adds a fruity aftertaste, which experts say smells like banana. Yeah, this whole process takes over 28 days. Luckily for you guys, we started exactly 28 days ago, so down in the bar you'll have the freshest Heineken beer you'll ever have. And in the room next door you can actually see our old kettles where you can visualize this whole process.
our water and barley, of course, so we transfer it back and forth about 3 times. Kettle 1 is 35 degrees, kettle 2 100 degrees. So the heat goes up, and at 78 degrees, the starch and the barley seeds can turn into sugary liquids. Nothing has happened to it yet. We need to separate the liquid from the mash. We do this in the Latha, and we have a mechanical filter. We separate the liquid